went to Pennsylvania. I didn't make it back to New York to show a couple of my friends that I got a car. I didn't even get a chance to get no parking tickets on the car yet.
Rudine Porter is suing her daughter's fiance, Bruce Thomas, for $2,800. Rudine says she sold Bruce a car that was in mint condition, but now he refuses to pay her for the car. Bruce Thomas says he's not paying Rudine anything for the car because it was a lemon. He says shortly after he got the car, it blew up. He does not want this ordeal to cause strain between him and his fiancée.
Good day. I understand, Ms. Porter, that you're here to recover money that you say that Mr. Thomas owes you. Is that correct?
Yes, Your
And you're
Honor.
saying that there was an agreement to sell him a car.
Yes, that's right.
And your relationship with him, you're connected to him because he is engaged to marry your daughter.
My
Is that
daughter.
correct?
How can I owe her money for a car that I don't have? I don't even own the car. I don't have the title. I don't even have the keys to the car.
I had been letting Bruce use the car to go, places with the children. He came to me on several occasions. In the beginning, I was like, let me think about it some more. And he says, well, I'm gonna pay you $3,000. And he said, I'll give you the first payment right away. So then he came back over to my house and we sat down again and we talked about it. And he promised me that he would pay me $200 a month.
And the total amount of the agreement was $3,000
Right,
for this
he
car.
gave me the original $200
All right,
in
now
the beginning.
let me understand his part of it. Was this an agreement? Did you enter into an agreement with Ms. Porter to buy this car?
Well, actually, she was really trying to get me to hurry up and buy the car for some apparent reason. I'm really not sure. She got the car out of the auto repair, and immediately she was trying to get me to buy the car.
He even calls me mom all the time, and I'm so surprised that he's sitting here acting like he don't know me,
Well, you
acting like
taking
we
me to
never
court
sat
for
and
some
talked
car.
about this over and over again, and how he promised me faithfully that I would not have no problems with it when it comes time for him to pay me. But Bruce called himself being a mechanic on the car. After he bought the car, fine, okay. You go out there and you work on the car. You don't know what you're doing. He did something to the car. The car caught a fire. The car is
Car
gone.
caught a fire.
Uh-huh.
The car catches on fire, and what happens?
Then he says, not even the day though, that week or so that this happened. I'm ready for my next payment. Oh, I'm not paying you. I don't have the car.
I couldn't
Okay, now
pay
That
perfect.
don't
You,
have
I'm
nothing to do with
perfect.
me
You
anymore.
just
that I
Mr.
almost
Thomas.
died in. I mean, I'm driving, I'm halfway between New York and Pennsylvania. I get stuck in the gas station where it could have been something that you would have heard about on the news.
So what happened? You're in the car, and does the car blow up? Does it just kind of catch on fire?
not actually
Does it, what
kaboom,
happened?
not like something that you would see in like on a movie set or something like that. Not a big kaboom, but it caught a fire, and I couldn't turn the car back on because I thought it was gonna blow up actually like that.
So the car burns up, and then what happened?
Well, I was stuck. I don't even know the town in Jersey I was stuck in. I was just stuck. And of course, I had to call for help because I was helping her. And
How are you helping Miss Porter?
No, dear, no, dear.
Excuse me, I just want to understand this.
well,
How
I
are
was
you
helping
helping?
her by, taking the car off her hands. I mean, if she needed the money so bad, and she needed me to buy the car from her, then I was going to do it as long as I was satisfied. But if the car caught on fire, how could I pay her for something that I can't even use?
How long did you have the car after you paid the initial $200?
Like a week and a half or something, like not even too long like that. I didn't even get a chance to get no parking tickets on the car yet.
Miss Porter,
The thing of it is, Bruce thought he was a mechanic. Bruce went and put a fuel pump or something on the car. I mean, and I'm saying, well, the car is not mine anymore. So really, I don't care what he put on it. But I think you should go and see a mechanic before you try something like that.
Mr. Thomas, did you do some work on the car after the car came into your possession? Did you put a fuel tank on the car? What did you do to the car?
Well, not a fuel tank. It's called
Fuel
the
pump.
It's something that from the gas line or something.
He's not a mechanic.
See, I really can't. Well, I tried it and it was a success.
And that's what happened. No, the car burned up, dear.
It is my finding that there was an agreement for you to purchase the car for $3,000. You gave a $200 down payment. Right. You drove off the car. Whether it was the first day or whether you had owned the car for 10 years, there was an agreement. I'm gonna tell you just what my daddy used to tell me. Promises are made to be kept. And if you entered into the agreement and something later happened to the car, that's on you. It is not worth the $2,800. It is not worth it to drive a wedge in a relationship between your future mother-in-law and get your future wife caught in the middle of it. You need to be man enough to stand up and honor your agreement. I am entering judgment in the amount of $2,800.